A pleasant good evening to each and everyone in Georgetown, Guyana, the diaspora, and elsewhere, friends all. Before I continue this, I want to say if I have offended you because of your intelligence and your vision, I want to apologize. Because it's nothing personal, it's all about our country and where we are heading. I want you to subscribe to the channel and press the bell so you will get the next updated video. You know, life is very funny. I remember a story that my beloved mother who mixed with Indian and black, she said when she was pregnant for me due to a rape case, and she wasn't lying, because my father admits what he done. She tried to abort me, but she said you were very stubborn. You will not take relief, you will not get out. I said, I'm out now. And she used a word to me and said, maybe you are the son of the devil. And I said to my mother, if I am the son of the devil who is Lucifer, and Jesus is the son of God, Allah, Bhagwan, or whoever you call him, we both have power. And she didn't answer me after that. But unfortunately, which is fortunately today because I'm here. But if you ask me personally, am I happy that I'm here? No. Not born in Georgetown, Guyana to see between the two major races what the Indian and blacks have done to each other because of a bloody bastard by the name of Judas Iscariot as Teddy Jagan and Barabbas as Bonham. And worst of all, the alphabetical letter of Bonham spell it right. LFSB, a liar son of a fucking bitch. Excuse that language, but it's true. While Chedi was Chedi Bharat Jagan. Alright? A traitor, a bastard, and J, Judas. It's up to y'all. Y'all go kill me when I come there. But let me face this first before we go far. As you might see on the screen right there now, controlling your parliament, the Constitution. None of you, Indian and black, follow the teaching of this Constitution. So therefore, I want you all to know it's an institution, not a constitution. Because of the lack of education and understanding between the East Indian descendant and the African descendant, who's much more educated, sophisticated, and smarter than the Indian, and I will give a reassurance. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Out of 236 to 37,000 African descendants, I will give approximately 80,000 to 87,000 very intelligent, very elite. While on the Indian, I will give about 49 to 51,000. Because all the rest are cake cutters, rice planters, farmers, fishermen, and maybe little stalls selling the things, but nothing happens against it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's not an insult. We have 4 fingers, 1 thumb. Everyone has his own work to do. Don't matter how much we use this one, and this one. The other one is the master. When we close it, he closes it. Look at it. So what I'm trying to tell you here today, the Constitution specifically claims that nobody with dual citizenship should be in the parliament to legislate laws. If you're from Britain, we was independent from Britain, who are you representing? Guyana or Britain? And if you're from Canada, Who are you representing, Canada or Guyana? And if you're from the US, right, Mr. Manzoor? Sorry, my brother. I call it as I see it. Who are you representing? But ladies and gentlemen, I, George Emmanuel Correa, a son of the soil, one with all blood in me from Guyana, Amerindian, Portuguese, Chinese, East Indian, and black. And according to my DNA, Nigerian blood, which is black anyway. And guess what? You all might be surprised. But I will hold the last one for the question. But regardless of whatever blood I got in this vessel, it's like the ocean with many rivers throwing the water into me. I have no way to say reject it or not. But let me be fair. In the Constitution, no Guyanese who call themselves Guyanese but have dual citizenship should be there, and I don't want to call name of a few of them. So I am going to say today, we do not have an effing constitution. We have an institution. And let me move on from that now, because it's a violation to our nation. You, the innocent Indian, you'll be misled by Chedi Bharat Jagan. Trust me, a crime beyond justice. CBJ. The man was a fraud, a corrupt individual. Joey, nothing personal, alphabetical, let us speak for itself. And as you, Joey, before you get in your rampage, let me give it to you, a word that you have used in Queens, because I'm a member of the organization when you start a political party. You say, when the Indian attack you, you say you are Hindu and Jews, and this is the word you use. I'm an Hindu. And I respect you, brother, nothing personal. But at the same time, why are we fighting over color, nationality, whether you're from Africa, whether you're from Portugal, China, or whether you're from India, you're in Guyana. You're born and grow there. And today, I must be honest with you, we only have 2% Chinese in Guyana, maybe 1% because many had to leave due to the black man mentality, not the African. I say black man, not the Africans, because you have good and bad in everything. I want you all to understand this clearly. You all blame the Portuguese for uniting and cooperate with Burnham and form the government. You Indians, y'all insult the Portuguese. Y'all condemn them, criticize them. Do y'all really know what they do for you by saving your bloody life? If not, and I am a citizen of the US, we are service people, from Navy SEAL right down. Okay? This generation of George Correa, I could put my thing in. Don't worry about it, Jack Neal. Don't worry with Mr. whoever, Joseph Harmon. Don't worry with whoever in your parliament. Not even Burnham don't have my way of life. But I walk as a beggar. I beg for love. I beg for sex. I beg for food. I beg in God to go to heaven, even though I'm an effing sinner. Friends, I want you all to know, nothing lasts forever. You all might be upset. I don't care one penny in this bullshit. All right? The Venezuelan people are not your enemy. Not the Brazilian, not the Dutch, not the French, Suriname and Guyana, not the Caribbean. Let me touch this now. I call upon Mr. Ali, Imran Ali, the president of the cooperative of so-called Guyana. Pull back your ambassador out of India if you have any, or who representing us there. Bring them back home. And let the ambassador of India who's in Guyana get his ass or ass back to India. India support Venezuela against us. Is it because, and I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, please don't fly into a race, it's true. Is it because Mr. Moody or whatever the name is a Hindu, and our president is a Muslim. George Correa said that because only a couple of months ago in India, the Hindus killed a 14-year young Muslim girl by hitting her in her head with an effing sledgehammer. And until now, nobody was arrested. If I was in power in India, I would have arrested the whole village until they find the man who used the sledgehammer and execute the whole family. Because that should never happen. Religion should have nothing to do with humanity. Whether you call God Bhagwan, Allah, or you call him Jesus, or you call him Muhammad, you're talking about God. You're not talking about George Correa. You're not talking about Dr. Jagan, that effing hypocrite, or Burnham, that devil. Friends, we must remember the late Walter Rodney, Uini Dublin, Vincent Tika. Jagan was jealous because Vincent Tika was going ahead of him. So what Nagamutu and Ramjatan, these are hypocrites. The days are coming. The children shall answer the call, if you all know who's behind us. And I want you to know one thing again. We have names of every judge, every magistrate, every police, every prosecutor, and everyone who accuses us. If you all die, your children shall answer with it. We all have to die. Isn't that true? We all have to die. But guess what? We don't need money. You talk about money, we don't need money. I'm the world's greatest beggar. I beg to go to heaven. I beg for romance. I beg for sex. Even though I might have a wife or not, I still have to beg the woman to give me an opportunity to get between her leg. So when you're all talking, man become the greatest beggar on the face of the earth. But Mr. Ali, as president of a so-called country called Guyana, with a so-called independence, I want Indian and black people to know Jagan and Burnham was never far from each other. It was a game. Joey is the godfather of Burnham. And some Indian in Blackbush Polar told me it's alleged that Joey might be Burnham's son. I don't know. I don't get involved in this bullshit. Whether he was his son or not, like George Correa, I grew up as Khan. I grew up as Chung. Then I get to hear about Correa. So, hey, Joey, you just let me, so don't feel any way funny, brother. Nothing personal. All right? And Guyana don't have a court system. You, the black people, was misled by Stokely Carmichael, Malcolm X, and many more. And I want you all to understand this clearly. Today, what is happening in Guyana, let it be fair. Bharat Jagdeo went to India and found an auntie. And that was well known. The ambassador of India was in Guyana, and the ambassador of Guyana was in India, due to bringing down the APNU government from Ramjatan, who's half black and half coolie. Ramjatan, you could sue me. If you know what I know, you wouldn't even try that bullshit, because we are all dead people. You can take it how you like. Only in Guyana, Yaga power is a Bachman country, an Amerindian country, you bastard. And I want you all to know clearly, Nagamutu, I am very forgiving. But if you do not call for forgiveness before it starts, there will be no forgiveness. And I don't care about the GDF. They are hungry as Burnham, call them the dogs of war. Just throw a little food to them, what you eat and drink, and that's who they are, dogs. They should know their way of life. The president is getting 90 to 90-something thousand US dollar per year. All right, it's alleged. Why the judge cannot get 70? The prime minister getting 90 and 92. Why the judges and the prosecutor cannot get under that? And the judges. Why? And why the police cannot get over 70,000 US per year? Only this 65 cross in parliament. Come on! And all the underhand deal, and investing in the bridge, investing in everything else. And you all are nobody but slave economically. When will you all wake up? The late Walter Rodney called upon you all People's power, no effing dictators. I beg of you here today, unite. And let me make this clear to you, India. Let me touch India. India have voted against Guyana in this problem with Venezuela. So you Indian, send the effing ambassador out from Guyana who's from India. Send him out, or her, and bring back who represent us from India, because they don't care for you. Coolie people is well known, Indians is well known to sell out one another. Judas was an Indian. Peter was an Indian. And Matthews was an Indian. Follow your bloody history. Peace be unto Muhammad, if he is the messenger. God is saying nothing more. Come on. And let it be known to you, Mr. Ali, you might be the great-grandfather of the man and others in the time of Prophet Muhammad. Do what is right. Do not take leader from Barajak. Because you are only the front. He pushing this country. And if India denounce you and join Venezuela against you, I ask of you here today, and all Indian in Guyana, get rid of the Indian music because you can't speak it or write it. Close the hell. Throw away all them shit statues. Whether it's Hanuman, whether it's Sita or Ram, God, they don't accept you. You're a cat of India. You bastards. Wake up. I could understand China went against America. Russia went against it by supporting Venezuela. So who's on your side when India, your own people, turn against you? What are you saying, Mr. Ali? We are not Indians, we are Guyanese. Wake the hell up and unite the people and give the police and the army, all civil servants, at least 65 to 70,000 US per year as an effing salary. How could you get 90-something thousand US per year? Who are you? You're a civil servant, my brother. You're only placed there to administrate. The police is on 24/7 call. So is the army, the custom, the immigration, the teachers, the postman, the postwoman. Come on, Ali. And the teachers for the next generation. I beg of Allah here today. If I'm wrong, forgive me, Allah. Because Ali is the president, a so-called president backed by a Hindu bastard named Bharat Jagdeo. The man who called the shot. Who got many business in America and other places. Listen, Ali, and I want you to know. And I want Bharat Jagdeo to know, don't underestimate Kalaya. You might kill me. The whole family would answer the call here. Come on, Ali. And come on, Bharat. All of you in Parliament, 65 members of Parliament, none of you don't have the zeal to speak out against this hypocrites, but you're all concerned about your need. Let it be known to you. Guyana belongs to America, and we will do anything necessary to keep the American status alive. I don't care about Mr. Maduro. He's misled his people, and he's a Colombian, as they say. My friends, on behalf of humanity and respect, every Guyanese deserves to have land to build a house and a salary every year, and every home should be armed. And we have to unite to make Guyana better. To end the racial tension, because black people do a lot of wrong to Indians and other races. Let's put an Amerindian and a leader form a National Front government, and we can work with the United States of America. Let me give it to you before I come off this phone. Listen to it. Brazil pulled out from this meeting in the island with Mr. Gonzalez. A wonderful thing. I want you Indian people, especially from Burmese to Essequibo. It was the black people who stand up for us in the Caribbean. Where is India? They went against us. So what I'm saying, from now, you're Guyanese, not Indian. Hell with them. Even Mahatma Gandhi, they killed. Naturam, shoot him. I beg of you. And India deny all Indians from entering the country from Uganda and Burma. Think of it. And the Indian Prime Minister, whoever you want to call him president, he's a Hindu, he don't like Muslim. So throw this bullshit in the corner and unite as humanity, one God. Whether you call him Buddha, you can call him George Karai if you want. And you can call him Hitler. And you can call him Netanyahu. I'm only referring something to you because you people is illiterate and stupid. Unite! But every crime that was committed against an innocent Guyanese, man, woman, or child, regardless of your race, whoever do it, people, family, keep the name. And the judge who deny you justice, and the police who beat your family and lock them up wrongfully, keep the name. But before I go, I want to warn the family. Talk to your brothers and sisters. Talk to your uncle, your father, or your nephew, whoever, not to take payoff to kill and beat innocent people. Now when the time comes, your whole family will be annihilated. I tell you here today, like it or lump it, it's a figure of speech that y'all don't know what you're doing. And stop condemning Africa and India. Y'all are inheriting the great time of love. Let's unite and make Guyana a paradise and put an Amerindian to lead it. You think any one of you black people, Coolie or whoever going to him, God gonna throw Muhammad out because you're a Muslim praying 6 times a day? Or a Hindu? The Muslim Allah, Allahu Akbar, who the hell he ho that we got to pay? And the Hindu coming to me, Hamata, Pita, to me ho. Who the hell he ho to? Why we have to pay the debt? While the Christian, in the name of the Lord and the Savior Jesus Christ, amen, is all men. Isn't that unity, my friend? Let's unite and make Guyana a paradise and let it be known to you. Nobody will defeat America in this hemisphere. Nobody. Because the United States of America stand up for human rights and dignity. They may make a few mistakes due to corrupt politicians like we know all over. And therefore, they are still better than Russia. They're still better than China, who got over 2 million Muslims in captivity selling their body parts. All right? And they're better than Saudi Arabia, the land of Muhammad. And they are better than India, where that man by the name of whatever, trying to rule India with an iron fist. Couple months ago on the video I have saw where a Hindu man take a sledgehammer and hit a 14 and 13-year Muslim girl in her head. And until now, Nudi and Nadi cannot arrest them. A leader like me in that village, I would have so wrong if they can't find the person, I'll execute every one of them. You know why? We are God-chosen people. We are human beings, regardless you say black, brown, yellow, green, purple. But I won't go to the Rainbow Coalition because not all of we are gay. All right? Even gay mean happy in English. But I want you all to understand, whether like the president of Guyana was made to understand, he get approximately 90-something thousand US per year. The prime minister get a couple thousand under him. And maybe the vice president calling the shot. And I want to know what's going on. Guyana is not Pakistan or India. So I want Mr. Ali and Mr. Barrett Jagir to understand. All right? I have nothing against Maduro. You know why? He's another opportunist and a dictator. Look what he's doing to the Venezuelan people. He got them running in every part of the world. And Hispanic like themselves, raping the women. Many are dying along the Panamanian Strait, coming through from Costa Rica. Listen, anything George Correa tell you, I walk the place, man. So you cannot lie to me. I don't read what Smith write, part-time write. I walk it. By the will of Almighty God, I call upon you all. Changes are around the corner. But in the Constitution of Guyana, those who have dual citizenship should not be sit there to legislate the laws of the country, since knowing they have violated. If we get independence from Canada, America, England, or Russia, or China or any country. Why will we use one of them who's a citizen to sit in the assembly to make laws? We might as well did not have independence. What do you think? So we don't have a constitution, we have a bloody institution. Once it suits the pocket of the so-called president. But let me know to you, I don't care about Bonham's daughter, Van West Charles. I joined the organization. Hey, I'm a political whore. I joined every organization that rise in Guyana to get the truth. And I'm going to tell you, all you full of shit. All of you are wrong. All of you are corrupt. If you believe that Africa belongs to black man, China belongs to Chinese man, India belongs to Indians, why the hell y'all are fighting for an Amerindian effing country? Tell me. Tell me in the name of Allah, but one of God. You hypocrites. Y'all may not like it, but let it be known to you. Guyana belongs, if England don't want it, it's the United States. The United States of America. We will die fighting for it. And let Maduro know, if you don't stop your bullshit, Caracas will belong to the indigenous people. And Burnham have taken away a lot of land from the Buck people as indigenous. Let me give it to you as Buck because y'all don't know much. The indigenous people is Buck people. So Burnham take away the land. David Granger, in the time of the problem with the Melvin and Hart family, according to information it's alleged, the GDF went in there or whoever, they rape and kill a lot of Amerindians. They even bring them through Georgetown, naked as they were born. Where are you black people who call upon God so much? Are you not ashamed? Look, your politicians are your enemy. Let's unite and form a national front government. A government that will solve every nation. You will have house, money, and you will have to, every home shall bear arms. No child mother and child father. All rum, chop, shall, and will close down with the whole house. The only way a whole house will be open if the person who wants a whole house use his mother, his daughter, and his wife. If he cannot, then there's no whole house. I want to be fair here. We have enough to enjoy life till we disappear in this world. But every kind of us committed. Okay, Ramjatan, I hope you know. You know where your whole family live in Queens. Don't worry with that. You bastard. And Nagamoto, you know about your dad in Ohio. So don't fool it. We are the America. Look at us. We believe in what you call human rights. Even though some of these people come aboard and try to destroy America, but we understand how it starts. That's why I blame black people in America. I'm going to stop that. Who voted for the Democratic Party, the donkey, and left the elephant when Abraham Lincoln free all black people. But again, you have your choice. May God be with all of you. Nothing personal. Let's work together, but I want Guyana government to pull your ambassador out to India and send the Indian ambassador out, send them back in Venezuela. They are not a part of us. Send all their music back and start speak English, country and Western. Peace be unto all of you. All right? Thank you.